sir.
Hari Om, Hari Om. Narayani, you have raised your hand. Any questions?
Sir, I have raised my hand, ma'am.
Yeah, Vishnu.
Ma'am, I want to show you my drawing.
Let us take first questions. If there is no questions, then you show the drawing, okay?
Okay, ma'am. Okay, sir.
Narayani has raised her hand. Is there any question, Narayani?
Yes, sir. Sir, when we say Saraswati Namastubhyam, while we say Saraswati full, but while we are chanting, why do we say Saraswati Namastubhyam?
I think that question Rama Madam will answer. If Rama Madam is there? Has she left?
Yes.
Saraswati Namas. Rama Madam has left. Okay. Once again, what is the question? Saraswati Namastubhyam.
Yes, sir. The question is that while we say Saraswati in like Saraswati Puja or something, we say Saraswati and we say Saraswati full. But while we are saying Saraswati Namastubhyam, we're saying Saraswati Namastubhyam. Why not Saraswati Namastubhyam?
And she's telling, why do we tell like Saraswati? Not why, not like why are we telling it Saraswati? She's telling like Saraswati, like long sound.
Oh, okay, long vowel is not there. Short vowel is there. That's what you are asking.
Yes, sir.
Saraswati is not there. Saraswati. We'll ask this question.
I
This
think
question-
even while saying Saraswati, we don't use the long vowel. Like Saraswati Puja. It is.
I
So-
think Saraswati is the name and Saraswati is the describing of the name. I don't know. Maybe.
So we will anyway we'll keep this question reserved for Rama Madam. I'll ask it today. Your answer will be given in the next class. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Shara, you have any question?
Yes, sir.
Hmm.
Like in the Gita Dhyanam, in my sons also it had explained. Madhye Mahabharatam, in the middle of Mahabharata, this Bhagavad Gita was explained.
Yes.
So I had one doubt. Was it happening? Like I know it did not happen in the thought. Thoughts it happened in the middle of the war itself.
Yes.
But did the war pause like that only freeze, or did the war continue?
No,
What?
war continued. War continued, and you know this is like a live telecast. Now, whatever is you are saying in UAE, directly I am listening here, right?
Yeah.
No breaks. Maybe a break of milliseconds. But that time, Sanjaya was actually telecasting this to Dhritarashtra. So
I know.
war was going on. War was going on. Okay, it was a telecast maybe after some time. Exactly which day of the war I don't know. Where Dhritarashtra asked, "What is happening to my? What is happening between the Kauravas and Pandavas fight?" Sanjaya, please tell me.
First day of the war. First day of the war, Bhagavad Gita happened.
No, but it was telecasted by. This is all from Sanjaya. See the question. First
Sir.
question.
Sir, I
Dhritarashtra.
have a question.
Yeah.
In what Chara asked only, like I got a doubt right now. Like you said that water and freeze. So how did Krishna tell it? Because this is like a 18 chapter long thing with almost
The war
like
will be
40
going on in the
even the
background.
first chapter goes up to like 72 verses. So like that, so you're saying that the water will freeze. So this is 18 long chapters with so many verses. How did Krishna tell it with all like? How did Krishna tell it with all the war going on?
I think the war will be going on in the background.
I don't get it.
When I seen Mahabharata, Krishna stopped everything and explaining Gita to Arjuna.
Yes, sir. That's what I see like in all the like imaginary movies. But then, like, what happened really? Like, did Krishna really freeze all the things and then tell the Arjuna in detail, or or did it come like did the was the war going on and there was like the Krishna and Arjuna's like Atma
Okay.
somewhere and then they were just doing the act like
No, no.
trying
Let us
to do
see.
of the act.
I will. No one of us has seen what happened, right? So whatever the scripture says, it was the very beginning of the war whenever there is war happening between two
Nation,
enemies or
nations.
the battlefield, they will have an see who is their enemy. So Arjuna want to see before fighting the enemies who exactly is going to fight. So it is well before the war. War didn't start that time. Okay, and then whenever he asked questions, the answers were given. This was Bhagavad Gita. This was the knowledge. Now, exactly what happened, only those who were in the war, in the battlefield, they will tell. But as you know, it was also telecasted at the same time by Sanjaya to Dhritarashtra. So it was maybe the war did not begin yet, and all was discussed. After discussion, in the last end, Krishna says, I have told you everything about the Bhagavad Gita. I have given the knowledge. Now it is up to you whether you want to fight or not. So the war must have not begun until entire Bhagavad Gita was told to Krishna, Arjuna.
Okay,
Sir,
so I have another question.
Yes.
even
So you can
Like-
take Charav's question first while I'll
Charav,
do it
go ahead.
after.
yeah, like even in Vishnu Sahasranam it is in Sanjay Uvacha, and it was telecasted to Dhritarashtra as Padma Patra Vishalaksha Padma Nabha Sarotamaha Padma Nama Ratana Trata Bhavach. Yeah, Trata Bhavacharardana. Yeah, it was telecasted in a Vishnu Sahasranama stanza only. It was saying to Dhritarashtra Sanjaya in middle of Vishnu Sahasranama that the war is going 200 kilometers ahead of us using his dream he was telling, and everyone was fighting. And Krishna, I think it was, Krishna was the chariot of Arjuna. He was telecasting that to Dhritarashtra, every single thing.
Okay. Nayana, your question?
Yes, sir. So I have this Mahabharata book, like only like 200 to 213 pages. So like that, I was reading that recently because I was writing my English homeworks from that. So I simply started reading it. And then when I came to the chapter when Vichitra Bija dies and then Amba and Ambika are like left, like don't have any pregnancy or anything, but then there is this thing that Vyasa comes. Vyasa. So is that the Vyasa who wrote the Bhagavad Gita or is it Satyavati's son? Are both of these the same Vyasa? My father says that my mother says that it's the same Vyasa, and my father says that it could be different or same. So I don't know what it is.
It is same Vyasa. Satyavati's son only is Vyasa. He comes in so many places, not only in this, but he comes in so many yagnas also. And
no, sir, because like according to my book, like I only saw in the like starting of the Bhagavad Gita, like after doing all the all the 18 great 18 Puranas of the Hindu mythology, Maharshi Vyasa, only that side, like the first page, and when the chapter which the birth of the Pandavas and Kauravas fathers and uncle, because like it was that. So like that, what happened? That's what, according to that was only the place, but then I didn't find anything else that I saw Vyasa. Like, was there any somewhere else there was Vyasa?
I will write you this. I have to go through the book. Okay. There's Amar Chitra Katha which mentions where Vyasa is there. Okay. I'll write to you.
Sir, I can only order that book now. If you had just told me, I would have ordered it this time.
Amar Chitrakatha, in the
I
it has,
need that.
in that everywhere where is Vyasa, it is given.
Okay, so I'll try auditing it next time. This Mahabharata.
Now, who is next? Atit, you have a question?
Question is,
Sir, 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 you
Go ahead.
said that Sri Krishna was explaining the Bhagavad Gita to Arjuna. The war hadn't still started at that time, no, sir?
Yes.
But sir, I think that the war had started, but Arjuna could not fight because he was fighting his own relatives. So he asked Krishna for help.
Yes, correct. So war had not begun. The two people, the two enemies, they were standing in front of each other. Launch was not blown. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Before that, this Bhagavad Gita started. So I don't know exactly how it is freezed and all that. So let us understand the knowledge first, rather than how it happened, whether Vyasaji was there, whether it stopped the war. That is not of our more importance. What is important is, did you understand today's verses? What is bhakti? What is Guru Bhakti? That is more questions on that will be helpful, isn't it? This is good to ask questions, but we can go on asking same questions and we will not go anywhere. Nayana, you have some question?
Yes, sir. Like I got this question. I just remember the question which I had the whole week. But I couldn't ask you because like I thought you were busy. So like I couldn't ask you, but I had this like question the whole week. You said that it's according to bhakti only. Like my father says that Krishna didn't say that he is the Lord. My father says that Vyasa said that Krishna is the God. Is it because Vyasa has bhakti towards Krishna, or did Krishna only tell that I am the supreme Lord?
But you only tell the answer.
Sir, I'm getting confused because is it
can I tell the
according to
answer?
Vyasa?
Okay,
Is it
Aditi,
according to
tell the answer.
Vyasa, or is
In
it like
Aditi is helping us.
Advaita, Krishna is representing Brahman. So Krishna is not telling that I is represented as Brahman. So he is representing Brahman and he is telling that Brahman is superior. Not superior, Brahman is both equal.
I understand now. Okay, thank you, Aditi Akka. Hari
Bye,
Om,
sir.
sir.
Hari Om Shivaratri.
Hari Om, Hari Om.
Hari Om, sir.
Vishnu,
Shubharatri.
Shubharatri. Vishnu, you have your drawings or question, whatever. Wait, I will stop the share. What is this?
Abstract art.
Abstract art. I with
Yes,
the
sir.
This is
Like,
a newspaper. It did it in the newspaper cup.
oh,
The cup and the saucer. Very
okay,
nice.
okay, newspaper, okay.
And when I wrote here T, but in the mirror it will show ulta.
I can see T only, TEA.
Yeah.
Good, good, very good.
Sir, can
And
I
Naina, you have made anything?
Sir, can I show one thing which like
Yeah, please. Go ahead.
once me and like I had my like third little sister's birthday coming like had very recently. So in a little gift she gave this. So like
What is-
they give this sketch of this owl,
Okay.
and then like I have to stick some kind of like what do you call this? Like
Pens.
I like
Okay.
yeah
But
sequence. So I had
understood.
to stick sequence all over it. So I did it by color.
Very
I
nice.
completed today only.
Beautiful.
The
Very
like
nice.
pink, the dark pink and green are very small, and the yellow and the silver kind of like sap green is a very like big. It's big.
Very nice. It is excellent. Excellent work.
Sister was also like my first sister was also doing, but then she couldn't complete. She
Okay,
failed
sir.
in
Bye,
the
sir.
green part.
Bye bye. Nice.
Sir,
Very nice. Sharav is want to say something.
yes, sir, I didn't complete the drawing, but so far in my school art book, I didn't complete it, but I've done this. I need to do the warm colors over here, but I've done the cool.
This is a cold and warm colors.
Yes, yes, yes.
Sun and moon.
Yeah, this is the moon. I have to do the sun.
Correct, correct. So you are learning colors, warm and cold.
Yes, ma'am. I mean, yes, sir. You were learning in a class.
Very nice. So thank you everyone. Thank you for your questions. Some questions which I could not answer, I will ask my guru and get you back. Okay, on that. What was Nayana's question, Aditi? I also didn't understand that.
She asked that Krishna. I don't remember the question, uncle. I think
I asked what I asked was like, so my father says that Krishna didn't say that he was the supreme god. Vyasa said that he was the supreme god. Was it the bhakti of Vyasa towards Krishna, or really did Krishna say that I am the supreme god?
Krishna
what-
is
that
just
was-
representing Brahman.
That's
See,
what
Brahman
Aditi
is
asked.
supreme.
Krishna is actually what we are talking now. This teaching, the knowledge is about Supreme Lord, the Brahman, Vishnu, the creator. Everything of this universe is one. That is main consciousness. And the Krishna which we are learning Gita from is again another avatar of Brahman, right? The consciousness. Similarly, Veda Vyasa also says, Veda Vyasa also is an avatar of the consciousness Brahman.
So I asked another question. Like you say that there are is there only one supreme Brahman? Then I have this question from my story and few other stories of Shiva and Vishnu. So so in one in Mahavidya there are different forms of Mata Jagajanani. So there are different forms.
Yes,
So like that, in Mahavidyas, there are 10 forms. Like there are actually 11 forms of that Mahavidyas. So in that first one is Mata Mahakali. So in that there's this Hindi one, Hindi serial. Like I only started watching it a few days ago, but then I saw this Mata Mahakali standing over there. I was like, what is happening? So when I went there, she said that she is the Param Brahman. And then in the same serial, when I saw another episode, they were like Lord Shiva in his huge form and said that he was the Param Brahman. And in another same with Vishnu. And he said that he was a Param Brahman. So who is the real Param Brahman, or are these people only incarnations?
Correct. So there cannot be any form of the Param Brahman. We saw that no Nirguna Bhakti is the highest Bhakti. But if you cannot see, taste, smell, feel that type of Para Brahman, how will we like or know? So you come down. That is the Saguna of Ishvara. That is, we are going to do in the next verse. 6th verse is about not Nirguna, Saguna. That is Vishwarupa Ishvara Bhakti. So in that, it is incarnations, different incarnations like avtaras, Shiva, Mahavidya, all are avtaras of Brahman. Okay. Even if I can call you, you also as an avatara of Brahman.
Because we are only Brahman. In the 15th chapter, we saw that the samsara, I think 11th and Vishwarupa Darshana Yoga. He shows the full Vishwarupa, and then he says that I am I means I am representing. He is representing Brahman. So he says that he shows the whole Vishwarupa, and that Brahman is in Brahman is everywhere. He is also there in us, which is the fifth form, which is the Nirguna Bhakti form. When you do meditation that on yourself, that is the highest.
Correct. So when you sit quietly and try to close all the 5 senses and then listen to your higher self, like in a gold bangle, if I tell you there is a gold, do I have to tell you there is a gold in a gold bangle?
No, you don't have to.
It's a
In
gold
the
gem.
waves, do I have to tell you there is water in the wave?
No, sir.
No,
Now this wooden furniture here, do I have to tell you there is wood in that?
no.
No, sir.
Only thing is our 5 senses are taking us outside. Similarly, when you quieten the 5 senses, that is Shabda, Rupa, Rasa, Gandha, Sparsha, eyes, ears, taste, smell and touch. That is only possible through meditation. And when you do that, I don't have to tell you that Nayana, you are made up of that Para Brahman. Aditi, you are made up of that Para Brahman. Only when you sit and meditate quietly, you will know. Just like the wooden chair is made up of wood. Nayana also is made up of Para Brahman, Nirguna Brahman. Okay, understood?
Yes, sir. I'm kind of getting mixed up with the science factors and our Hindu factors. I'm like, that or that. I get completely confused in science class.
No, that's why we require these spiritual classes also. So I'm very
No,
happy
sir,
that
I understand these spiritual things more than my own science. I'm like, which calculation is what? I'm like,
don't
completely
worry. Once you understand spiritual things, science will also come to you very easily.
I'm trying to like different. I'm getting hardness in differentiating Bhagavad Gita from science. I'm like, it's exactly that, but we say it in a different way to keep that Devi in that. I'm like, oh my God, I really need help in this. I'm like,
Nice to know. Very good. Thank you, everyone. Shall I end the class? It is already late. 9:30. Someone has to have food.
Yes, sir.
free.
Shubharatri. Hari Om. See you next class.
Shubharatri, sir.
Aditi, Anjana, please let her know. Next class, her verses are there. Okay. 11.31 to 11.45.
Okay.
I think it is 15 verses because the chapter ends in 15 verses, right?
Yes, I think so.
Please let her know.
Okay.
Thank you. Hari Om. Shara, you have to say something?
Shubharatri, sir.
Shubharatri. Shubharatri. Hari Om. Hari Om.
Om.